Welcome to Rebuild a Toy.
It's time for another Matchbox Monday. And this Matchbox Monday is going to be a 2-for. That's because we got a special gift from John over at autodriven.164. Thank you, John, for these vehicles. We're finally getting around to reviewing them. The Dodge Challenger. Both of these vehicles are very similar and were released around the same time, about a year off from each other. The tampos are the same, but obviously the colors have changed. The Dodge Challenger has had an interesting history. It was first released in 1976 and was produced through 1981. And then they had a significant casting change, and we ended up with the variation that you see in front of you. So the casting change happened in 1982, and that version was produced up through 1998. So these ones here are basically the 1994 generation. So let's take a look at the back and see what the copyright is on these. Here we go. This one has a 1995 copyright on it. And of course this is the Tyco Toys era. And I think this one had a different year. Yeah, see, it has 1995 and 1996, so I don't know why they adjusted the copyright on that, unless this particular one was manufactured across those 2 years. But this is the white background color with the purple tampos and the purple interior. But it has the same wheels. And then this one is the yellow background paint color with the black tampos and the pink interior. Now when you first look at this, you might think that these tampos somehow are just splattered paint, and the tampo design is likely based on a splattered paint design, but you'll notice as you look at those tampos they are exactly the same. So the tampo is, however they came up with it, it's exactly the same on both vehicles, so you will not really see any variation from one vehicle to the next. If you look at the two, especially in the front, you can see the alignment is slightly off. We'll go ahead and pull these out, the cards, and then we'll be able to take a better look at it. So let's start with the yellow one here. Well, that opened up quite easy. Put you right there. Let me get the card art here real quick before we tear this one up. Of course, you can pause at any time if you want to look at the card art more carefully. Show you the back. Turn it to the side so you can see that. I'm running out of space. Matchbox action system. Alright, now we'll tear that one open. Enough of that. Let's get to the fun part. Oh, I didn't do as good a job on this one as I did. That's alright. Alright, and we will enlist the help of our trusty our logo sticker, but it makes it a little bit more slippery than it used to be on the turntable. Alright, there we go, there's the two cars. So what I was saying about the tampo alignment, both of these together, so you can see them better. Get some light there. So if you notice, this little piece here is the same as this little piece here. Right, but the alignment's not the same. This one's almost to the wheel well and definitely past the little marker light. This one's a little bit in front of the marker light. So the alignment's a little bit off, which that makes sense. It'd be challenging to get the alignment perfect on every single car that goes through the machine. but then that results in a slight alignment change for the whole tampo all the way across the car. So once you get to the wing here, there isn't nearly as much of a tampo on this as there is on this one. But it's still obviously the exact same design on both vehicles. Show you the top. The other side. And then the back. Now, as I looked up this car, there are a number of variations, as is typical of our favorite car, the Matchbox. This one has license plates on both vehicles. There is a variation that does not have any imprinting on the license plate. It's just a flat gray plastic piece. No tampo work on the back of either of these. Take a look at the front. Again, the imprinted license plates. No tampo work on the front. And then we'll take a look at the base. Interesting that the copyright is 1993 on both of these. So I wonder if they made some changes in 93 to the casting. So we will eventually be racing these on our tracks, but for now we will enjoy their color and the gift that we received from our friend John over at AutoDriven.164. And that is our Matchbox Monday for this week. Thanks for watching.